Right, final 3 levels, because there's this post-launch map bridge here, by the way, in case you're wondering. But, whew, control, man, that was rough. But I don't have anything that rhymes with Burgundy, so we're the Burgundy Baron. I don't know, doesn't matter. Let's just get right on level 24, freedom here. Not even gonna look at the times. Just gonna see what there is to see, have a good time. Okay, they've gotten really open with all these like later levels at the start. Usually there's a whole bunch of like stuff everywhere. Okay, what we got here? Oh yeah, in case you're wondering about the timer, I was just grinding some other levels to see what there was to see. Didn't break any records, unfortunately, but them's the breaks. I really should expect a break. World records in less than 40 hours of grinding for a game that's been out for like 6 years. But come on. You gotta at least try. Okay, what? Yeah, they just put yellow on everything, I guess, now in all these later levels. That's a pretty big jump. That's pretty cool opening. Have the standard bridge route. There's this over here with the green, which you can get straight through. Can you jump up here actually? No. We could go low. And like, no, that's a tough landing. Probably faster though. Just, you know. really touchy, really touchy, that's all. So you probably don't even need to hit the green. You might just be able to jump off this wall right here and land on this. That could work. Alternatively, you could go up here like this, maybe? Oh my god. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder with all the yellow. Yeah, in that grinding, I was trying some earlier levels, and it's just like, without yellow, like, everything is yellow in these last couple of levels. It's just like, whoa. Everything's so slow now. Just funny. Okay, you can make that jump. You can make that jump from here, which is technically faster than taking the left route. And doing something like this instead, right? I want you to do this. Yeah, there's not really much time to be gaining over official routes when it comes to. That's the thing. I was looking at control a bit too, and it's just like when everything is yellow on the main map, even like the crazy trick routes are like they're only like a half second faster at most. That's something I've noticed. God, this is tough. Okay, where am I even going? Turning left. What is happening on this map? Okay, never mind. I gotta go over here. Land here. Everything's just become a U. It's become a U shape now. Get a slight bit of air control here. Could probably skip. I just skipped straight to the second one. Cut out the middleman a little bit here. It's a little harder of timing. I guess you lose a bunch of height if you do that. Tricky. And theoretically, you could hit the back corner of this and land right into that one too. But yeah, good luck with that. Okay, let's do the normal way real quick. Okay. Here we are again at the intersection between horizontal and vertical wall runs in the game, where it's hard to get. It's so easy to accidentally do one or the other when you're not trying to. You can't even jump up this. What? Wait, what are you supposed to do? Hold up. But this map looks a lot more breakable than the last one. The last one is pretty optimized on it. Even the regular route in the last map is still like pretty fast compared to the author time. I guess you need to do this here. How do you, what? What is this ending? What the heck? What's going on here? What's with this ending? Should put the records at the end of a level in the thumbnail. What do you guys think? It's a little late to be asking that now. Nobody comments anyways, but yeah, I'm just curious. Maybe I should just be a streamer instead. Yeah, you can't make it up this. So it seems really awkward that that's here. Why would you? Yeah, well, I'll look at it later. Like, how do we? Are you supposed to? Wait, what? I'm so confused. This does not. This ending does not flow. Like, what is happening? Like, okay, this part, sure, fine. A little bit awkward going back and forth, but it makes sense for the level. But then, like here. The ending? What's going on here? Can't even make it up to here. And then that's the finish. this map called Freedom. I'm not feeling so free now. I'm feeling a little shoehorned into some of these routes here. How are you supposed to... I'm so... What? Okay, there's yellow here. But, like, you can't even use this. You can't get high enough to get... I mean, I guess I could do a wall run into a jump on this corner here, but... I don't know. I feel like you should just be able to jump straight to this at the finish. No? Can you jump that high? I want you to... I don't get it. I don't get it. See, they want you to do something like what? I don't know. It just seems like there's a missing jump up somewhere. I get the same feeling as when I go climbing, and it's like, I feel like there should be like a foot for a chip or something instead of like speedering the wall, but there just isn't. Feels like something's just missing straight up. Right? I could do this and jump across like this. Like, that's I don't know. It doesn't. No, don't want to look at the right. Actually, I should look at the platinum. Nah, I don't need to look. I don't need to do this. You just jump straight to the second pillar here. You don't need to do any of this other extra stuff. Let's get this. Is it worth doing this? I still need to go here. Like, you're kind of like forced to do the green jumps back and forth. This one right here. Imagine over jumping that. So this is what I mean. Like the jump that your character could jump up must be like slightly higher than 5 blocks. Because otherwise this would not be possible. But if it was exactly 5 blocks, there would be no reason. You would never really get on top of anything. Because you'd have to perfectly time the arc of your jump, which, good luck. You probably go off the side of this pillar here. I don't know, I think maybe the green's just better to do. I don't know. I don't even need to do this jump here. You could probably just jump across. I like how they keep the yellow here just so you can keep your speed maintained through all this. Like, it just taps you up, basically. Cute. I don't know. Okay, something like this. I don't want to land here. You actually want to hit the wall again. You actually want to aim here, go here. Well, actually, that pop-up might work. I don't know what the official term is. I just call it a pop-up when I go horizontal wall run and I go over the top, because I used it a lot in Control in the previous levels, so it's interesting to me. I don't know, this level does not... It's just a limitation of the game itself, right? Like, there's only so much you can do. But like, this feels so bad doing this. Can't even make it up to here, by the way. You have to do a sideways or a vertical wall run to do that. I don't know. Okay, is there a cheeky way to break this, like going like through here instead? That would be nice. Doesn't seem like it. Could do something like this, but that's not faster at all. Just like, why would this be the route? That's so... I don't know. Don't want to look. Do this new thing now where I just don't look. Just skip straight to here. Maybe it's faster, maybe it's not. You're not gonna have height for this. Maybe it's faster. Big maybe. Really? You get the height doing this very reliably, so you can always make it to here right away. If you're going here anyways. For the official, like, why did they even make a hole there? What's the point? I guess you could do the shift trick. You don't actually have to jump at all. But it just seems at this level, it just doesn't flow that well. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just... I thought the previous level was really good, in my opinion. I thought the previous level felt amazing. The whole way through was hard, but like you earned the difficulty, kind of thing. Like, you could like see the route and everything. This one's a little. Maybe I'll warm up to it after I play it more. I shouldn't jump to conclusions after only 10 minutes, right? very important lesson to learn about anything in life. How did I even jump over? Yeah, this section is kind of goofy. I don't know. You hit the corner. You can just do it on here. I don't know if that's faster, but it exists. I don't think you need to roll that. Wait. I guess I should just go into the wall right away. Don't even land on the yellow. I might be able to make that jump. Maybe. Right? Okay, I can just run into that. Okay, good. Because that that pillar sticking out was just... I know it. They put ice in everything, so you can't cheese a lot of these things too at the end. So they kind of clamp down on the creativity of some of the routes. I mean, I guess they kind of like they need to make it hard, obviously. Don't want to look. Don't want to look. I don't want to look until I get a decently clean run with this route and just see where it stacks up. Just barely made that. No, you can hit shift for it if you hit. I mean, you might maybe just run across that. You probably don't even need to hit shift. You can run across it. And I'm looking at it. This is a little bit more reliable and safer of a route to do. Barely made that jump, by the way. Surprisingly. Oh, really? Really? I wonder what... It's probably faster to go inside and go to the right side, because then it's less line. But because as long as you're... like, because you actually maintain all your yellow speed through the wall runs. I really do not like this ending. I don't know, I think this ending is kind of... It's like a worse version of the previous level's ending. You know, remember how we had to go, like, do exactly this sequence over and over again at the end? Like, this just feels like a worse version of that. Which, I mean, I get it. Like I keep saying, there's only so much you can, you know... It's like silver, really? Dang. Imagine having like 4 respawns. I mean, okay, silver at 4 respawns is not that bad, right? Means it's at least the right route. Yeah, like I said, this game, there's only so much you can do with the game and its mechanics without adding something extra that kind of breaks everything. Oh, what am I aiming? What am I doing? Okay, I really need to figure this route out here too. Curious. Probably faster. No. It's a tight jump. Very tight jump. I don't know. That might not be possible. Oh, you could maybe. Oh, that might work actually. Good pop up maybe. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. Insane corner strafe jump though, by the way. At speed, by the way. What a save. I got too good at it. Okay, you know, I've been practicing for too long, huh? They're not, okay, actually, on control, I was looking at the previous level, I looked at Schmarga's route. There actually is a faster way to do the start. It saves you only like 0.0, like 4 at most, because it's way more difficult. But you can actually corner straight jump around the pillar, so you don't have to do the jump to the right. Right after the double wall hop to get over the initial starting wall. Where am I aiming? Where am I aiming? But it's like, why would you do that, right? Why would you make the game 20 times harder for a 0.04, right? No one would ever do that. unless you're like trying to grind every single millisecond out of a map, like you would never. Just would never. Finish this run, and then I'll look around the map, see if there's anything I missed, if there's any alternate routes I could take for certain sections here. I think I gotta clean this bit up here. It's really... Oh, okay, that kind of just worked. All right. I love the pop-ups, honestly. I don't know how practical they are. There was that one I found on Control, the previous level. I keep talking about Control because I've been... this is the freshest on my mind. It's the freshest on my mind. But there's a pop-up you can do. I'm not sure if it's fast. It might actually be faster than Schmarga's or Strat. Schmurgus's record on control didn't seem that great. I could be honest with you. But like, obviously it's like really clean. Like it is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just like there's room for improvement on the record and the route. Even at the finish, he did the slow finish where he went back and forth, and I tried the land early and then jump over the pillar. All right, I can look at the records now, or at least the times. 49, and it's only 0.4 ahead of Chakra, so that must mean it's pretty tapped out of it, right? And probably not that hard. Oh, here, I'll see that one right there. Okay, what's the offer bell? 54. How many people are gonna have that? 35 again. I don't know if it's actually faster to go yellow and then turn, or just immediately aim where I'm trying to go. Because you get yellow faster if you go forward, but then obviously it's like a longer line. So yeah. Sorry. Anyway, okay, look around the map. Here's the opening. If you could just, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but if you can like find a way to land on this instead, you could save a lot of time. A lot of time. That's a pretty big jump, though. I don't know. How much of an extra height is that? I mean, if you have enough, maybe it's, I don't know. It doesn't seem possible, it might be. Here, yeah, you don't need to do a wall run. You could even do like a corner hop here, and it would intentionally throw you that way. Alright, what about here? Is there anything to save here? I mean, I'm noticing a green up here. I don't know if there's any practical usage case of that, because you still need to go to this checkpoint over here. But this goes in here, some yellow's down here. I don't know if it's actually possible to land on these green. Maybe if I jump up onto this. It's like a really tight jump though, but if you hit the green here, you could probably make it. You might be able to make it here, or at least land on here and then jump across here. And I was also experimenting with just, you could actually hit the side of this, land here, which should be faster. Should. Alternatively, I guess if you're like really, really clean, you could probably do like a corner straight jump onto this back corner here and then make it across. I'm not that crazy, sorry. Here, okay, there's green down here, so you could actually fall down, do a vertical wall run, jump across. It's slightly faster than doing it this. I don't know. It's a lot harder for like 0.1, 0.2 gain at most. So maybe not worthwhile to do. Jump here, jump here, jump here. I'm gonna think a faster way to do this. Jump up here. I mean, theoretically, if you can, and you're kind of forced to jump onto this one in this angle, but if you go like narrow, jump onto here, or even you can jump higher than that. If you can get onto here, you could land right here and then jump across right away. That also seems really hard to do. I'm looking at it. And then this ending. What is there to do on this ending? Like this kid like a little water tower or something in the middle here. I don't know, control tower. It's supposed to be like an airport. What does this look like? Kind of seems like maybe like an airport control tower area or something. Sorry, getting distracted. Okay, here. Can you jump up here? If you hit the corner here. No, that's too high of a jump. You'd hit the ice. You could land. You could jump here and then jump on the ice really quick here. And you can't turn on ice is the thing to make it here, I don't think. So you'd have to aim for this one instead. I don't know if that's even faster. I guess you're going left, right, straight, whereas here you're just going right, left. And maybe you make it to the end, so it's only 3 diagonals. But it might be faster, I don't know. And this ending, I don't... Oh, wait, no, I see. You're supposed to jump on the side of this. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it now. I'm an idiot. You jump on the side of this, you jump up here, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, but you get up here. Theoretically, you could do a corner strafe jump and jump to the end from here, and that is a straight line. I don't know if you have the height, because by the time you jump that far, I mean, you would, like, land down here? I don't know if you can do a wall run or a wall hop that high. I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, there's a way to maintain the speed to get across here. That's like a big time save. Like something like this maybe. That's a big gap. I don't know. Maybe not possible. The records are only like 5 seconds ahead of the offer time, so at most. That's probably not that many optimizations you can make. You want to go for a high jump or a low jump here? I'm not actually sure. Ugh, I hate this. This jump is so touchy. And it's so easy to overjump. Like, look at that. Like, why can you overjump that? So dumb. This is just way safer than doing the pillar strategy. Let's try this here. Yeah, you can do it. It's just get a flick pretty quickly, but you are. Yeah, I mean, it's a game optimization, right? You know, like obviously the records are getting as much time as possible in these in these issues, of course. Just jump across over that. It seems like one of the hardest parts of the official route right here is trying to optimize this, because you know, obviously you can, you know, be lame, be a little lame. Can you jump to this directly? That would, yeah, just be lame like that. You could do that. It's not even that much slower is the thing. This is just more of a straight line. I mean, theoretically, if you can land on the greens here, it's like a very straight line. But like, yeah, little tricky, huh? A little tricky landing on that green. little hard to land on this green here. Didn't even get the green jump there. What the heck? Back up like this. That's technically a straighter line. It won't save you that much time is the thing. I might just play it safe, or just for the record's sake. Or just for the offer medal time, and then just hunt it harder later. Sorry. Because these discovery runs have gotten very long. That's the reason why the episodes are so long per day. And then I just go hunting for a while too, because, you know, you gotta go fast. If you're gonna play a speed game, you gotta go fast. You gotta compete for some records, you know? Yeah, that's definitely faster. Doing it this way. Hey. I don't know, but yeah, this map does not seem like there's that many crazy optimizations. How long's it been? 23 minutes? Okay. Start grinding out an actual platinum run, and then I get straight to grinding or hunting the crazy strats later. I do have to practice this now that I found it. Yeah, you can just do this right away, which is very cool. I was just being, I didn't think about the sidewalls. You know, I've been doing that for 25 levels, doing all sorts of crazy tricks, and I didn't think about that. Like, what am I doing? Whose man's is this, right? Like, you still needed a wall hop up here, though, is the thing to make it. Okay, we have a route. It should give us platinum pretty easily, now that there's some optimizations from it. It's just a matter of hitting it. And then we shall get the orbs and see just where Smorgas is getting these 5 seconds from. Probably some crazy cut somewhere, or maybe it's just that clean. I mean, that could be it too. It could just be that clean. Ah! Not too far. I like, okay, this part of the level I like. There's so many ways to do this part of the level. I like this. Just some bits of this level seem very forced, or at least like kind of, yeah. Oh, you know what? Forced. I shouldn't have airstriped so much there. It's fine. is a long check. These last couple levels have had some very long last checkpoints right here, like just insanely long routes. And that's what they're only long because it is on yellow. That's the thing. Like they're still long even with yellow, is what I mean to say. That's why they feel long. Okay, we can actually just jump straight to the finish for this yellow. Let's find that out real quick. Can I even gain enough speed? Maybe you could do a wall run or a wall hop on the left side, but then you may as well just do wall hop the other way too. I mean, I guess it is faster to do the left wall hop. Makes sense. But yeah, I was definitely overthinking that ending bit. I was like, why can't I jump up? I feel like I'm missing like a chip or something. No, I was wrong. Hate to see it, hate to be it. It's hard to do the turn at the end. Okay. Oh my guys, almost there. Almost have the route. Practiced enough to get the offer medal. There's so much momentum going into that. It's hard to not. Eep, 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 eep. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's faster at the end. Okay. 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 Easy, 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 easy. Right? As long as you just keep saying it's easy. It is, right? You gotta believe in yourself. Believe in your route. Believe in the you that believes in the yourself. Get that reference, you're a freaking nerd. I like that. I like better just to glide there as far as possible. Oh god, oh god. Okay, a little scary. Little scary. Yeah, you gotta like time this, so you don't need to do a roll, I realize, because it's going up quite a bit. Okay. The hard part. No, maybe not hard part. Awkward part is maybe the way to say it. And then the part I have the least amount of practice on. I'll do it safe real quick. 5504. Is that offer medal? Really? Really? Oh, I missed a whole second. Okay, what do you mean I missed a whole second? Excuse me? Alright, missing something. The intended route is a whole, like, literally a second faster. Missing something. That was a decent run for, like, an official route or something, but like, apparently not. Do we have to do this optimization? That's crazy, if that's the case. Nah, like what were the devs cooking if I actually do have to do this? Or am I just missing something, right? That's the question you gotta ask if you don't look. It's the thrill of discovery, you know what I mean? I could save it, yep, easy save. I can practice this section a bit. I kind of like how there's so many ways to do it, but I don't like this jump down here. It's a little awkward. It's like I was saying, if I could do, I can like stay left side like this. Oh, it's really hard. This is really tough. Theoretically, there's a perfect angle I can look that'll just automatically do this for me, essentially. That's actually too much. I gotta flick it, though. I gotta flick it at the, which jump? This jump? After the third jump, okay. Okay, that's a crazy jump, though, trying to go for that. I don't know. This is faster, it's just crazy, that's all. Can you just jump straight across? Do I even need to go for the... I just looked at that. It just seems... It's one of those things. God, this is so tough. It's actually really tough to do. Like, okay, let me get to that. Yeah, let's just do it normally. For the time being. Curious if it's... What the heck? I went so far backwards? That is crazy. It's pretty low. Is there a way to, like, jump? You know, actually, do I even need to do this at all? Just, like, jump across like this somehow? No, it's kind of far. Maybe by the fourth one? Alright, so you get a corner straight jump here, maybe? Oh, that's a crazy move, though, no? Oh, didn't mean to. That's bad. Okay, I want to get here. It's possible to make this jump. No, okay. That's why I'm curious, like, if I hit a corner straight jump here... no, probably not possible. But this is less of, like, going back and forth, so this is technically the fastest way up. Doing it this way, it's just... It's tricky. A little tricky. To say the least. Oh my god, this is so tough. Sorry, this is not conducive to a platinum medal run. I'm kind of getting distracted. Just a little bit. It could land, could hit the side of that maybe, but it's kind of... I need to look at that. Okay, can you... We go here, go left, this way, go right, go left. We do a turnaround. I guess you could jump and hit this on the corner, but that is also kind of crazy. I don't know. Gotta figure out how to optimize the ending too. What? Okay, I'm curious if, yeah, I was curious if we can make this jump here. I don't know if it's possible. It's you just lose too much height. You could definitely go from this one here. Okay. I don't know where I'm losing a second though. That's crazy. Right? Like this opening could be cleaned up a little bit, sure. I could just do attack faster here. That's another point too. This sharp angle here, clean that out. I mean, I could save 0.5 here at the opening just by cleaning everything up. Do I need to go for this here? How much time does that even save, right? Like, this is good here. Oh, bad angle. Oy. I kind of lingered on that longer than I should have. That was bad. And here, no, I missed the jump. No, that's still not fast enough for author time though. For the platinum, what? Okay, what am I missing? Is there even a faster way to do this? I don't know. Okay, I might need to go to the hunting section and find the records out early, because like I don't see where I'm missing a whole second. I mean, I could corner strafe jump there, but that's not intended by the devs. Definitely not. They definitely did not build most of these maps with corner strafe jumping in mind. But you could corner strafe jump any of these to get a little bit more, time, right? But there's no way the devs intended that. Like, that would be crazy. like if I hit a corner straight jump on that like this corner right here, like either I could corner straight jump into here, then do this here. I could also get to here and corner straight jump here and land there. That would give me the time I need, but it's not. I don't think that's intended. There's no way that's intended by the devs. Right? I would be shocked. I mean, maybe they knew about it. You know, the game was in development for like, I don't know, like 9 years at least before it even looked anything like this, before it was officially released on Steam. Right? This is so hard to jump to make. It's not even that much faster is the thing, but if I need to get every single second, it matters. Yeah, I don't want to have to corner straight jump until I'm actually like hunting the map. You know, I don't want like. That was okay-ish. Oh, bad line there. Fuck am I doing? Wait. This is such a dumb place to fail, honestly. It's just... this to go to the end. Like I don't know where the second is going. Like that was only I only missed 5 seconds in the respawn, and it's still not fast enough. I don't know, I rolled there. I felt like it. Oh god. Lost a little speed there with the corner straight jump. It's fine. Or with the air strafing. It's fine. Whew. It's a little scary. I don't think that was even fast enough. What the heck? Like, I'm only doing this route because I thought I was fast enough, but if it's that's why I didn't look for anything else. But if it's not, then I've just been practicing for nothing for 20 minutes. I was thinking maybe the side of this. Yeah, something like this. You could do that. It's a little sus. There, I'll admit it. Where am I? Okay, where am I missing a second? Okay, where is? I want to see what they do for this overtime now. It's not showing. I thought they had overtime goes, did they not? Okay, well. Who's just barely got it? What am I missing? Look at me. I got just like a whole second difference right here. Okay, Howard, what have we got? Your boy Howard will show us the way. Is it just cleaner than what I did? Probably, right? Okay, you can skip straight to this. Is that faster though? Oh, side jump there. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. That would save some time. You don't need to jump there. Okay, I guess that might save a bit of time. A bit of time. Guess we're safe route. Yep. Very safe route. Doesn't even go for that. Okay, wait. Is that skip jump at the beginning really that much time saved? Like, oh, that's over? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's the other. Jump straight to this one right away. You could, yeah, it seems low. Okay, a little dangerous, but sure. That's pretty standard. Okay. I don't know if it's actually faster to go for the first jump here. I might still just go for this, but I definitely saw the bit near the end where the yellow climb ups where it's just jump to the side of the yellow. I'm going too far left on that for sure. For sure. Really? I didn't think I had to hunt the freaking author time though. That's crazy. Yeah, Dad just wanted to give people something to grind at the end. Kind of bad, but it's fine. It's fine. Even that much faster, it might be. I mean, I need to do this for the hunting anyways. I may as well practice, right? And you can do that, so this will save me another 0.3 over Howard's time. Okay, did you jump early into that? That's kind of crazy, no? Yeah, it makes sense that going way far left, so that would save a decent amount of time. I don't know about this second jump skipping here. You seem really low, right? I guess it is faster, less back and forth. My legions got it. Okay. How low of a jump is this? It's not that bad. Actually, it works out really well because then you're nice and low. Why did I jump? Yeah, like one time I just lost doing that jump and other stuff. Suboptimally. Okay. For how much I have ended up over jumping in that particular section, it's kind of weird. Under jumping it, I guess. Okay, I was not expecting this discovery to take this long. I was fully going for a pretty standard route that I thought would beat the author time, and here we are now, 43 minutes later. So that's great. I think they actually. You know, actually, it might just be because there's not that many ways to break the routes in these later levels, right? That might be it. Because everything's yellow anyways, then doing crazy optimization tricks is not going to actually help. See, it's not even that much faster, right? Like, dang. I'm going for the rescue route. It's not even going to be that much faster anyways. This makes sense that you could just skip through. Okay, I can't see how much the time it saves. I'm already behind like 0.1, but okay, saves point like 5. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty big optimization. You know what I'm saying? I fucking did it again. Okay, and it would have been, still wouldn't have been author time. Would have been close, but it wouldn't. just jump across here? Curious. Make this jump? No. No. See what you might be able to cheese it though. But okay, so this is the offer time route, right? Basically. What I'm a little curious about is how are Schmorg and the other saving 5 seconds on it? Well, this is embarrassing. Right, so there must be some pretty big optimization somewhere around here that skips a pretty sizable chunk. Like maybe it's what I theorized at the beginning of this over here. Right, where you like skip this whole beginning back and forth I just did. You jump across, I don't know, I looked at it. Maybe it's possible, maybe it's not. Cause this green jump up here, it's just like literally not even that much slower. I don't know, cause this green jump up, like this is in 5 seconds, right? This is in 5 seconds here. Just a little curious. I should just do the save, honestly. It's really not that much slower. And compared to this, I don't know. I guess you could save like 0.2 here. I don't know if it's worth it is the thing. Practice this a little bit. God. Getting a little tricky on these maps down here. I don't know. Yeah, this will definitely seem like 0.7 alone. I'm not sure if this is worth it so much here. And it's really hard to do the angle if you go on the right side without losing too much speed from the yellow. Compare this to our, oh, well, okay, I do want to compare this to my current run, just, I think they're relatively comparable. I want to see how much it would save, though. Okay, well, I didn't want to hop up there, but okay, game. Okay. The faster you do this, will definitely get you a little bit of extra time as well. Okay, we're here now, we go here, we hit this. I just want to see what the difference is. See, like, it caught up anyways, right? Not even that much. It's not even that much faster. What? Did I just wall run the bottom horizontal corner? That's crazy. Okay, I need to take a little. You're back. 1 sec. Okay. Got some water. Gotta stay hydrated. When you're taking the L on the map. I don't know, it doesn't seem that much faster going to the far pillar at first, right? So this is actually a pretty crazy offer time for intended route, so I'm really curious how they broke 5 seconds of the map. You guys could look around for it a little bit, but we'll come around to that. How did I end up doing like wall run like backwards with that? I didn't realize that could happen. I'm not even at the grind session yet. Why am I grinding? Why do I gotta grind? I'm not even at the grind session yet. I really need to aim that better. I keep messing that up all of a sudden. Why am I falling apart? I'm falling apart. That's what happens when you grind an extra 2 hours and don't get anything. You fall apart the next day. I really should not be jumping this high. I need to temper it a little bit. This is like that jump. I keep talking about the previous level control, but it's just because it's most recent, and this level's actually surprisingly similar of all the yellow you get. I don't know. Kind of behaves mostly the same. It's like the jump. It's so easy to over jump. It's so easy to under jump, and then if you don't jump high enough, then you have to do a climb up right there. Saw that. Yeah, this platinum medal is actually like crazy cooked. Like what the heck? I was not prepared. Not prepared for the developers to get crazy. It's probably actually just one developer. It's Devlua, right? Unless that's just the name of the team. I don't know. Nobody has corrected me yet, so nobody's corrected anything yet. Wait. We gotta just make sure I never fail this. See, so there's like 2 theories I guess you can really apply to like practicing a level. You can either just grind a certain section over and over again until you get it, and then grind the next section over and over again until you get it, and then keep doing that for every section. But the problem is you still have to put it all together at the end. Yeah. And the alternative is to... Yeah, not really alternative, but another way is to just keep going from the beginning over and over and over again and keep forcing yourself into the wall, essentially, until you finally get a good run. They both have their merits. They have their merits. Mostly, I try to do like a little bit of like a hybrid of the both. I try to go through a whole level. So in case you're wondering what's like when I'm grinding, you're not seeing the recording and you just see the green timer go up by like 2 hours or whatever. I'm doing mostly the second thing, and then every time I fail a section, I just linger on that checkpoint for a while and keep doing it over and over again until I finally do get it, and see if I can finish the run then, and if I do, then I go to the next one and I do it again over and over and over again. What did I even, what the heck? But that's mostly what I do. I go back to the beginning like this. Right, on a run, hunting. It's like, oh, I failed this section. Okay, now I keep doing the section over and over again until I finally succeed. Also, I do need to do lower jumps here, I think. Okay, not that low jump. But again, failed the section, keep doing it over and over again until I succeed. Practice it a whole bunch until I get it pretty consistent. I usually respawn before I hit the next checkpoint. Or if I fail right away, like if I get to a point where I just fall. Like if I could save the run, or like the practice session, I guess. In a way, I will, just because it's good practice just to do that in general. You never know if you need to do that in an actual run. That's something. Let's go medium. God. But like obviously you can't save that because you fall off the map and then you can't come back here. But if I like failed to climb up at the beginning right there to get to these wall pillars back and forth, you can still go on yellow and do it over again and again. Right, but then I failed a bunch and I keep grinding it until I do finally solve it. Unquote solve. And then I just finish the run, and if I do another section that I have issues with, then I do it on that section too. The issue with that is if you get stuck on a later section of the map and you grind it for a bunch, you kind of like forget the previous grinding session, if that makes sense. Well, like then you come back and then you do it again. You're like, oh, you failed the first part after you grind it for 5 minutes to get to the next part. So that is the downside of what I'm doing. But you can just hard grind out every single section of a map to like get it consistent, I suppose. And then the challenge is putting it all together in one single run, which it works better long term because then you will basically eventually master every section, and then it'll help. If you're just looking for like a quick record or off your time, it's better to just keep going from the start over and over and over again until you finally do get the run, because you'll just gradually lower the time over and over and over again. Okay, why is the second jump? I'm aiming for the right side now instead of the left side. That's why. It's shorter. Angles and all that. It's 40% shorter. I guess I could land and turn right too. Still don't know if this is worth doing, this section right here. Skipping the first block, because it's really easy. I mean, I guess it'll probably save like 0.1. maybe that's worthwhile. Maybe it's worthwhile. Who is to say? Just linger on these. I'm gonna turn further left than I expect to, and then yeah, okay. But yeah, like top 40, not platinum, not like that's crazy. Dev got very good at their own game, leading into the final levels, huh? Not the best lineup, it's fine. You stupid ice pillar. So then I fail the section, and I just keep doing it over and over again, right? And sometimes I'll try different routes while I'm doing this. Just to see like what like okay, I failed it a second time, so obviously this is a very awkward route like run to do. So maybe I should be going further right now and doing it like under maybe. Should I do it like this, you know? Should I go for a different route? Should I do this instead? And we have the same problem where it's like, oh, and I'm over jumping. Yeah, I guess I could aim for the corner on this now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I don't need to aim for the side. Yeah, okay, you know, I might actually do that from now on. So then, this is why it's beneficial. And I keep grinding this section over and over again. It's like, okay, I failed it this way. How do I avoid doing that? What caused that? Didn't jump far enough right there because I didn't turn far enough to the right. Makes sense. Should I air strafe to control it that way? Can I do a corner strafe jump here? Sometimes you accidentally, you like, I missed the corner there. And then I hit this side instead, and now it's like, oh, can I make this jump? Right? Because that is a straight line. It would be pretty fast if I could hit that. And then that's what leads me to like grinding out and figuring out like a new route on the level over and over again, things like that. It's like, okay, this jump is a little awkward, you know? If you go on the far one, yeah, you have less time, and you have to go to the right to get hit to the side of it, to do a side run. Hit the corner here. Is it possible to save it? That's another thing. Is it possible to save it? So if I miss this jump and hit like something else, is it possible to save? Obviously not, but if I hit the corner here instead, like it bounces me this way, but you still gotta keep your speed. You can still save it. So even if you find out like a world record pace run, you know, there's like safety strats to do. I actually did this in the previous level a lot when I was grinding. So it's like, oh, here's a safety strat. Like this keeps me alive and I can still do the run. I might lose like 0.3, but if I'm 0.5 ahead from like a harder trick earlier in the run, it's kind of worth it to know how to do this now. It's like, okay, I practiced this out a bunch. How about the earlier one? I think on the earlier one is easy, and it's like kind of to turn sooner, but then it's better to get the turn out of the way quick. It's like, how about this one? How about this run here? You know, like you hit green here. What can we do with this green? Practice over and over and over again. You can also like go onto here instead, and then jump across. Can you make that jump? And it's like, yes, no, maybe. Right? It's like, and what can we do from that jump? Right? If I had a corner strafe jump like perfectly right here, will it get me more height? Will it get me more distance? And eventually, I'll just, when I finally want to do hunting, I'll decide like what I want to do on the run, which is probably do this, because this, like, you practice this and it's fast. Like, it's a little tricky. It's only like 30% consistent, but if you're able to do the beginning part really well, then that 30% is not so bad. Versus like, you know, something like this, where it's more like 75% consistent, right? You want to play it like really safe. And like, just feel it out, because it's just good to feel everything out. Because even if you don't practice, even if you don't need it for this level, you might need it for a future level. Those skills is the thing. So like, I like this route right here if I want to grind it. I don't think it's that bad to do. It's like tricky to do this, sure, but it's not. It's like an acceptable level of risk for my like skill level. And then this is really throwing me off right here. It's so hard to not hit the spacebar early. Like I have to line this up early. And I still have to figure this bit out here. This particular section will save me like 0.7 when done cleanly, right? Yeah, it's just imagine. So this is obviously the most important one to practice of them all. But I'll do a run like this basically is how I'll practice it. And like, I failed this section, do it again. Keep grinding. If I do the next run, I fail that section again, like that I already failed in the first run, I'll do it again, over and over again. Eventually, you just get a little bit better every time. You're not looking for like 50% improvement. You're not even looking for like 10% improvement. You're just looking for 1% improvement in like every section, right? And eventually you just get better and better and better and better, and, you know, if you can always hit 1% better, you know, all it takes is, you know, less than 50 attempts to just really, like, because it's exponential, of course, right? But yeah. Anyways, time to hit this. Time to hit this offer medal. Yeah, I'm like already in like a hunting. Like, this is crazy. I didn't even hit the platinum, and I'm already in like a hunting session. This might be the first time I need to actually edit. This is getting really annoying, actually. Really don't like this. Yeah, now that I've got stuck at this part and I did all this practice, now it's like, it's a little more reliable, so it's only 20 seconds every attempt. So if I hit it 30% of the time, I'm only really spending a minute to get a good run with it. Whereas this, I'm only like 50% consistent, that's fine. If I fail the 30%, you know, and this is 50%, then it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes to get here on a run, which isn't really that bad of a grind, to be honest with you, like timing-wise. It's really hard to go to the left side if I do that trick. I failed this section a whole bunch earlier, and now it's pretty clean, so now I can just reliably do it at the end. And so the reason I do the hybrid approach is because you don't really know where you're gonna succeed and fail in an actual run. You just kind of have to, until it happens, right? Like, because you do need to, the thing is, you do need to put it all together eventually. And while it might help to do every individual section really well, and you could like do a segmented speedrun and see how well it is, it doesn't really help you hit all the tricks at the same time, right? Because there is another whole feeling behind runs. So if I practice the section in isolation over and over and over again, not so bad, right? That was very clean. Damn. I practice it in isolation over and over again, like I can get really good at the section, but the thing is, I'm not in world record pace. I'm just practicing that section, so the feeling is different. Whereas if I was on an actual run at world record pace, you know, I have to deal with the panic, like the nervousness of that. Ooh, fuck. That was it, by the way. Like, again, like, well, once the full run comes into play, you fall apart, right? So even if you can do a certain level, or a certain section of the level, like 100% of the time with, like, the best optimization in the world, that doesn't prove you're doing the other sections of the level at 100% of the time in the same run, or with the same feeling. But this level is one that definitely benefits from hard grinding certain sections over and over again, so you can make them consistent. Like, that's for sure. Some levels aren't like that. Some levels it's just like you just kind of gamble, like on the chance, if that makes sense. And whether you hit something or not, you just have to, like, if that's what you have to do. If you're going for world record, you just kind of have to do that, right? I should have grinded that section. Why'd I fully respawn? I mean, I don't know. And then you, like, there's another thing. So I do the hybrid approach for a while. But now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, now I want to hit an actual run. Okay, so now I do the first approach over and over and over and over and over again, right? I don't want to hard grind anymore. And once I start getting less confident in my run, I need to, yeah, okay, I can definitely clean this up. I just realized. So I'm like confident in my run now and being able to put it all together. So that's why I'm going back to first approach only. I'm just gonna reset every time I fail this, like fail any section at all, and then eventually, if you keep going to the first technique here, the first way, you keep failing over and over again, then you have to go back to the second technique, and you go back to the hybrid again, and then I go back to the first again. That's my current mindset flow, if that makes sense. So yeah, see, look how much time I saved on that beginning, because I just cleaned it up a little. Woo, tricky. This is like, I'm surprised I'm hitting this trick so consistently. It's like much harder than I okay, I had to, God, that was bad. I wasn't ready. So now I'm not so confident in this section. Now I'm going back to my hybrid approach. Right now I'm doing 2 in the middle of this. I'm not confident in it, I'll keep doing it. I'm going to 2 now. one felt pretty good. And the thing is, you have to figure out like where you want to stop stop and start your practice. So like if I hit this, like I know I can hit the landing no matter what. So I don't need to go to the checkpoint before I reset. I just need to hit this particular trick. And that's a trick I'm looking forward to practice, right? And honestly, this respawn is pretty nice here. It's like right here I failed again. Not so confident. So I'm going hard on method 2. Very hard on method 2 right now in this section because it's just cutting out my time. It's gutting me in my runs that can actually make it. Okay, now once I finally feel confident, usually when I hit like 3 times in a row, it's usually when I do it like 3 or 5 times in a row, is like when I'm pretty like sure I can consistently do it, then I go back to hybrid method 3 basically. It's like, okay, I failed this section now. Gotta jump earlier here. The thing is, the problem with this, the method 3, the hybrid is, I'm coming from here, but the respawn is over here. So it's different. So it's a little annoying in that regard. That's why I don't like how there's no active respawns in this game, and it's only standing respawns. It kind of makes it hard to practice, like when you're on certain routes and phases. But it's all right. At least the respawns are good. Like some games, they'll like force you back for respawn in for like 3 seconds, and it'll just be like, no. This game just lets me just restart right away instantly. Yeah, so we're back in hybrid method 3 here. We gotta figure this out, you know, because I'm not feeling so confident anymore in this. And this is where the issues of hybrid method come into play I was talking about, where it's like, if I keep practicing this section, I'll forget you kind of forget the practice you had in a previous section. You kind of have to retain it's kind of hard to retain the knowledge. Because you build it into muscle memory, and now you're kind of overwriting your muscle memory with another muscle memory when you're hybrid methoding like this, so that's why it's a little annoying. But, I mean, when in doubt, go method 3. Just hybrid it, right? Gotta remember I gotta turn further left here. And it's very... I'm gonna hit this like 2 more times. Hybrid method, I'm gonna restart. I'll go back to method 1. Once I feel confident enough. It's like too far. So now I'm trying to figure out like the limits of this ending bit. With my, so I'm kind of like forcing method 2 here at this point in a method 3, or from method 3. It's just like now it's like, okay, if you do method 3 and it's not reliable, even after you grind it for a bunch, you need to go to 2 to practice more. Basically, is my mindset in terms of getting better and better at the game. If you're even 1% better, that means you're gonna fail at that 1% less when it does happen on an actual run, which it could be the difference between a world record or not. If you're grinding that much, and it adds up over time. Say you have if you have an attempt every like minute at a run, right? Then within 100 minutes, even if you're only 1% better, you've saved a run. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy. That's just 1%, by the way. So in an hour and a half, you've already saved a run. And that's only 1%. If you have like a 10% improvement, oh man, you were saving 10 runs in an hour and a half. That's crazy. That is crazy. I also like testing the limits of this route too. It's like, okay, how much can I get away with? How early can I jump? Because you can do this with 2. If you really want to get really hard into it, like... How early can I jump off this pillar to hit this pillar to hit this pillar and land up here? It's like, I can do it earlier than that. I have to turn earlier there. I can't turn any later than that. So I'm not very confident in this ending. We're going hard method 2 right now. And we're kind of losing our practice from the previous sessions, but as long as we're still 1% better overall, it's a very brute force way of doing it, I'll admit it. That's kind of what I'm all about, though. I can be honest with you. Before, when I was... Like when I used to play games professionally, it was a lot more hyper-focused on certain aspects. Like, it was all method 2, essentially. Then you just have to make sure you don't fuck up. You actually do it. Nowadays, though, I kind of like the brute forcing. It's nice. It's like turn brain off, feelings on, live in the moment type situation. It's nice. It's nice. It's really nice. Yeah, let me go over it. Okay, let's do that a couple more times in a row. See if we can nail it. See like I failed again. It's actually really hard. Like, imagine coming in here with even less angle, right? It's like, it's very touchy. I should I even go for this? Another question you have to ask yourself is like, should I even be practicing in this way? Or should I just go for a safe route, right? Like, how much time am I really losing here for like a 100% reliable strategy versus like a 50% or 20% reliability? And obviously it changes, you know, you gotta reduce or increase the percentage as much as possible, no matter what. Either way, so I think I like ball ran on the corner again. That was crazy. That's never happened before. Felt really weird. Like, why is that one so much faster? But the wall run I just did right there, it seems weird to me. So this is also how you feel like if something's like really weird about a certain section. This is how it felt there on narrows, doing that roll over and over again, and that's why I did a whole rundown of like rolls and how do they work. Right? That's why I did it on narrow back in like a week ago, right? It's like, why did this happen this way? And then this is how you break a game. This is how you figure out things. That's how I figured out the corners are, you know, kind of rounded with diagonal bits instead of just like being hard, because I was like, why did it behave this way? Why did it happen this way? Okay, pretty confident in this. All right, now we go back to method 1 for a little bit. See if we can get a good run going. If not, we go back to method 3. And if we still struggle on a section, we go back to method 2. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's kind of a bad jump right there. I'll admit it. That was not great. Hopefully that 0.9 doesn't matter for the author time. Sad. Yeah, this is the danger of the hybrid method is like, if you grind a certain section of the map too much later on, you don't really... Yeah, you kind of forget the previous optimizations you made on other sections. But again, you need to do it all at once, and to get a full record, you need to do it all at once to get your record, right? You do need to... Well, that's why you can't just do 2 for everything. You need to have some runs and attempts. And sometimes if you try to do your optimization that you just found out from like a 3 or a 2 method, you know, you learn something new that you can put into 1. And sometimes when you do 1, you just find something brand new entirely because you try to save it. You know, like I was talking about, like, figure out ways you can save your run if you're on world record pace. You know, optimize everything, not just the, like... I don't know, somebody saw just a pretty good video on Cuphead about all this stuff. It's like, instead of just, like, hoping to get a certain RNG value, right? You should just make everything good so that even if you do get the bad RNG, you can still, you know, compete, essentially. So, like, people were figuring out, okay, well, you could get a really nice, what was the castle boss? Forget their name in Cuphead. But they have, like, different mini-bosses that can spawn. It's, like, all RNG, and it's just, like, people want to hope for good RNG, right? Obviously, for your world record runs. But the thing is, you're not always going to get perfect RNG. In fact, if you even have, like, 2 20% chances, like I've talked about before, you're already down to 4% of something happening. So why would you only practice what will happen 4% of the time when you can practice to make, you know, it not so bad, so that you can save that 4% of the time or make it more than 4% of the time. You know, there's different ways, a lot of different optimizations when it comes to speedrunning stuff. And I'll admit, I'm a little guilty of this because in some videos I got upcoming against Mortar stuff, I did kind of force RNG in a way and kind of reset until I got it, but it's like 20% chances or whatever. It's fine. All right. Okay. Ugh. And done. Oh my god, that is a really tough offer time. My goodness. Whew. Okay, let me end it there. We can go for the spears right after. All right, where are these spears at? Finally hit it. I'm just glad I hit it. See, yeah, it just worked. You just 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Method 3, 1, 2. Just go in that sequence. You'll get 1% better every time. And if you throw yourself at it enough of time, you'll be more than 100% better. Right. This is like a wild looking tower, by the way. Wow, this is really crazy. How do we get over here? I think you jump from here. If I had to take a... That is really far. I don't know if you definitely can't make enough height to get up here. Well, I guess you could fall with yellow speed and jump up. Okay, let's try the first way first. Let's see if we can make it the green. Yeah, I think they break this first sequence and the records are short. I haven't actually tested anything to get past this whole point, but like this is a decent chunk of time. But I guess if you can like jump, hit this, land on this, jump. Oh, I just found it. Yeah, I just found it. I just found the way they did it, I think. Oh, that's the tight jump though. I don't know, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Uh-oh. We can keep yellow speed through. Yeah, okay, that probably saves the 5. That's what I'm missing. That's the 5 seconds. Okay, I just want to try it. Sorry, I know this is beef spear hunting right now. I'm just curious if this is actually possible or not now. You just jump across here. No. But like I did, like the regular route seems pretty fast. Offer intended route, so I'm just curious about all that. Alright, let's get the sphere over here. We jump up this way, we jump sideways, and we land on it. Oh, we could. We actually can, but alright, let's try the other way. I just roll. Slowly lose my eye. I didn't realize there was this much yellow you lost. That was kind of bad. That was kind of a bad climb up, I'll admit it, but it's pretty high up. I guess you do have to hit the green. I guess the safe way to do it is you just go like this, right? But if you can hit that wall hop, not so bad. Well, that's kind of annoying. Learning that all that effort was wasted when I could have just been doing this the whole time, right? That's just how it goes. Yeah, see, definitely. It's a little tricky jump after that. What you have to do? Okay, you land here. You land on this. You get up like here. So you definitely land on this bit right here. How do you get up though? I guess you could turn around and then jump this way into it. It wouldn't be that bad. Sorry. So I'm supposed to be spear hunting. Sorry. What the heck? How did that even happen? These orbs are getting kind of crazy too now. Like, look at this. Like, look at this route to get to this orb. Isn't this just crazy? Like, what the heck? Okay, how do we get higher? There's pillars here. Climb up. Can we make this jump? We can probably make this jump right here. And it's kind of funny. I kind of prefer the harder jump ups like this, because the ones that require you to, like the easy jumps that require air control are really annoying. Like, unironically, it sounds weird to say, but like, do I go like this? Like, I like the precision jump ups. They just feel so awkward. Like this one right here. Like, what? Why? This feels awkward to do. Because there's no air control. I keep saying there's no air control. I mean, there may as well be no air control, is what I mean to say. Right? There may as well be no air control. And sometimes, especially at low speeds. Like, you notice that when you're on green that there's air control. It's just... Hey, where must this go? Huh? Oh, oh god, that is terrifying. it wants to do is this. Yeah, okay, man. Okay, jeez, this is some sweaty palms material right here. Let me tell you, like disgustingly sweaty palms material. God. Eep. Oh god, I almost went too far. Yep. Yeah. Just slide into those platforms. Okay, how do we? What else is there to do? I gotta spam this. Gotta get the achievement for all the slides. Okay, do we go this way? Probably this way, right? Eep. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not sweaty palms because it's hard or anything, or because you're high up, or there's like a wind effect. It's sweaty palms because you don't want to climb back up. In case you're wondering. Like, you really don't want to do the climb up again. It's so annoying getting up here. That's what causes the sweaty palms. Okay, that's one. Probably faster to do it this way, right? That's a really tight turnaround though to get to here. I don't know. I just want to practice it while I'm here. I may as well, right? What I would like to say, but I am on a mission right now, and I need to get these orbs. But yeah, this is a nearly unbreakable level. Okay, yeah, where are these? There's probably an orb somewhere around here, right? And here, between these gaps. Yeah, there's actually no orbs that are like on the side of walls you'd like slide down and like jump into. I'm surprised actually. I feel that's like a staple in collectibles for platformers like this. You know, you gotta have an orb that you have to do like a crazy wall hop off the map to get to. That's just like not present here, which is interesting. Is it up here? Okay, how do we get up here? There's I thought the blue here is like a bouncy castle, basically. It's funny, I don't know. Humor is subjective anyways. It's just some people's sense of humor are grotesque, that's all. Eep, eep. Oh god, save it. Okay, yeah, we just there we go. Safer to do it this way. And I should have kept the yellow speed. How are we supposed to do this? I think it wants us to do like attack here, go up. Okay, that's a crazy. Excuse me. Excuse me, Dev. What the heck? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I can't even climb up this. It's so high. Oh, okay, never mind. Is there an easier way to do this? How are you? What? Wait a minute. It's really high up. Oh my god, I've had so much yellow in these past few levels that regular speed feels so slow right now. Oh jeez. Oh no, I'm ruined. My brain has been ruined by these yellows in these previous levels. Can you even jump up here? This is... Maintain our speed. We hit this. Yeah, okay. Easy. Did I miss it? Okay, how about if I missed that? Oh my god. It wasn't that bad to get compared to the first one, but I still would have been mad at myself. Okay. Alright, let's get here. It's probably not a third one in this area, right? There's one here. I saw that. One here. And one here. I think there's only 5 per. Okay, how do I get into this one? We probably just drop onto it from here. Or, I mean, climb up from here, I mean. So you have to get into here. That's a little crazy. You can do it normal speed. Yeah, you can do this all normal. That's a really cool orb. Okay, let's get this one. Where to? I mean, theoretically, if you hit the right angle, you could wall climb up here and then yellow jump sideways and jump, but I don't think that's intended or reliable. Wants to run around here, jump down here. Let's do it the intended way, 'cause it looks cool. Honestly, I love doing things intended ways, if they look cool. Even if there's like a way faster way to do them. I also like breaking them. I love both ways. Honestly, if there's like a boring normal way, then I want to break it. But if there's like a fun normal way, I want to do both. Oh, this is crazy. What the heck? Wait, what? What the heck? Am I supposed to go down here? That seems too low. Doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right. What am I gonna do from down here? I can't do anything from down here. To get here, how do you... I really want to get the higher bit. Oh, I hit T instead of R. Gosh. Darn it. That didn't work. I guess if you fall into it, you do something like this. Yeah, that's kind of a reliable way to do it. Okay, well, I think I see where the 5 seconds are coming from, to be quite honest with you. Now I have to do the freaking run of shame all the way back. Embarrassing. Really gotta set my T to something else sometimes, huh? You know, even if you can jump 3 times as high, I don't know if you can take much more of a fall than 3 times, right? Because, you know, gravity, you exponentially increase in speed with gravity, right? So, even if you can jump, like, even 10 times as high as a human, you're still going, like, 10 times faster than normal gravity from, like, a 6-foot fall at, like, yeah, you know, if you fall for a while. I don't know, I guess it depends on the speed of the fall, right, and the gravity in general. I'm talking like Earth gravity, though. Like, even like 4 times the height down, you would already be like over like 3 times faster or something like that. I can't think about the mental math right now. I am focusing on this stupid level. In the stupid section that I thought I practiced enough. I have to come back to, and now we're here again. Funny. That's like 9.8 meters per second, so you're going faster, and then you're... Oh, you're accelerating as you go down further, so... Even only like 4 seconds later, you're already going like 10 times faster, aren't you? Or at least you fall 10 times further down, is what I should probably say. What am I supposed to do here? I hate ice so much. Why did they include this? What was the point? Or why'd they make it so slow? I don't know. I feel like ice is one of the not so well implemented compared to some other stuff in the game. I think the yellow is really great. I think the green is questionable sometimes, but it's pretty fun. I jump so high. I don't need to jump that high. Like ice is just kind of. I guess it just exists to solely prevent you from breaking certain maps and wall, like, so you can't like. Just so you can't wall climb in certain areas, I suppose. I guess something like ice needed to be in the game, period. Yeah, look at this. I'm like max speed normal. Does this not feel so slow after we've been at like 2 times speed this whole time? On yellow, this feels so slow now. Okay, how am I supposed to jump up here? Just go here? This. I don't think that's the intended way to do it, but that is the way I did it. And then I fell anyway, so glorious. I guess this is high enough of a jump to do it twice. Okay. Yep. Yep. Croc. Because we're Robo-Dino, and that's what we used to say when I would just 1v5 as ranked in an ARAM in League, and after I was way done playing the game competitively years later. Yep, Croc. Just like on Trackmania, there was a map that you jump between two trees, and every time somebody hit the tree on the map, they're like, yep, tree. That's just one of those things. Well, I guess mine is way more inside jokey than that, huh? Am I supposed to do this one first? Or the other? You know, it doesn't matter. I made it anyways. Bouncy house, bouncy house. Yeah, it's 4. We got... Fifth one is way back here, right? A little safer. How am I supposed to get to here? That's not it. Okay, yeah, I should probably look. That might help. Might help to look. Definitely hit this. Okay, maybe can reach that. Yellow, questionable. Not that really helps. I guess you can jump up here with the green, but that doesn't help any because it's all the way over here. You know, I kind of half expected the orb to be in here. Right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this little sequence going down. Like, what the heck? Why'd they do this? Little secret opening. Like, I feel like there was probably an orb in here at some point, and the developers were like, oh, actually, this is a little too hard for the peeps. Come out here, you land down here. Or is it? No, it's the other way around. No, no, you go in. No, you go through the whole sequence to get up to here. To get up to this one. Duh. But why would you do that? Why would anyone do that? I feel like you could definitely. You could probably break the sequence. Okay, well. You don't need to go through this whole convoluted path, do you? Like, surely you can just... Oh. Okay. Accept your fall. Accept your fall. Yeah, it's good. It's good to accept your fall. Lets you take a little bit of a break, lets you take a breather, rethink about what you did, how you fell. You know, sometimes you just take your fall. But anyway, I'm thinking you could probably just break the sequence of this. Like, we'll do it the goofy way first. The very unintended way to get to this orb. And which they probably use in the speedrun or anywhere. So you can go this way to get to this orb, right? Of course. And that's what you would have to do for any all spheres speedrun, I'm assuming. But alternatively, we should have a good time. It wants us to go to jail. Ah, no air control. It's this one, yeah. Oh, I missed. This is really hard to get into, actually. Like, what? Just, why did they make the intended way so much harder? Look at us, we're sneaky Croc, sneaky Dino. Secret agent, man, coming at you hot. Yeah, I don't know. Some developers, they probably get really sad when they spend all this time on a certain level, and then we just break it, right? It's just like, oh. And other times, there's some developers that are like, well, I mean, you know, I'm sad about it, but also it's pretty cool how they broke it, so like, you can't really be mad. Okay, look, this is normal speed now. Oh my god, it feels so slow. We've had so much yellow in the last couple. This feels so slow. Maybe that's Schmorga's secret. I figured it out. If you just keep playing at 2x speed maps, eventually everything will be slow on normal maps, and then it's easier to do all the tricks, right? Right? Okay, that's all the orbs. Let us figure out how Shmorga broke the level so much. I'm pretty sure they do that skip at the beginning. Yeah, I can't see what else it would be. There's not really much else to break. Gotta get some water. Okay, jumps up. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. That was a really quick turnaround. Let's probably just clean the rest of the way, right? I did all the hard parts of the grinding. It's just getting this first trick now. Is this actually faster to go to the far left, really? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, oh, that's like, oh my god, perfect jumps and hops. Amazing. You get the quick climb up onto the yellow. Is this faster? I guess you do land on the yellow faster, so it makes sense, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty standard the whole way, right? Yeah, it does a sidewall. Okay, see, I knew there was a sidewall hop possible. He barely makes that jump, by the way. Look at that. Look at this red-eyed devil here. Okay, I don't think it'll be too bad to hunt. Like, I'm not looking for a world-class time here. I'm just chilling, you know? I'm just chilling. Shmurks does this turnaround so quickly, though. That's absolutely insane. But I've done all the legwork of the hard section of the map, grinding-wise, so it shouldn't be too bad. Do have to aim this better. Shmurgus is like really clean here. That's crazy. Well, this could have saved me a whole like hour of grinding. Right. Okay, let's turn Shmurga off. He's getting in the way. We don't want to be reminded of how bad we are at the game all the time. It's not healthy. That's actually a really hard turnaround to do. To hit the lower wall hop, but you would get a faster time doing that. But I mean, I've grinded the rest of the level, so this should not take that long, the hunting, right? Presumably. Maybe the developers do this too. Think about that. They weren't very clean on the rest of it. I don't know. Makes you think. One of those things. Yeah, 3 seconds faster. Yeah. I'd just do short hop here, just be safe. I don't really trust the angle. 3.4. Pretty good. Oh, I jumped so high. I was not prepared for how high I just jumped right there. That's crazy. It feels a little slower going into the yellow from that. I don't know what it is going to that angle of the yellow, but it's not. Oh god, bit of a pop-up. It's fine. Okay, Shmurga just lands on the green. I guess that's probably more reliable to do. Where is my jump? Where is my jump? Hello? Yeah, we practice so much we can just do the one. Now we can do method 1 now, pretty much, because we just practice so much. Oh, that was a bad angle. Yeah, okay, Shmurga hits that flick really well. You do a tall hop here. Definitely could still be cleaned up, for sure. Okay, why did that not... Wait... That's really slow climbing up, it's fine. What? All right, back to method 3. And if I don't hit this quickly enough, then it's method 2. Here's what happens. Spend 20 minutes going for the spheres, not practicing, and then you kind of lose a little bit of it. Yeah, your muscle memory, you get new muscle memory now. Or at least you haven't refreshed your muscle memory, I suppose, is maybe the better way to say it. Yeah, so we're gonna just go straight to the green here. I guess that's pretty reliable. It's kind of annoying going into a wall run because there's a high chance of just like jumping too soon, if that makes sense. I am still curious about the corner straight jump on the opposite side here, if it's possible. Nah, I think it's too far. I don't think you can get a high enough of a wall hop to make it. I had to take a guess. Like, going to a wall run here is really tricky. Because if you do it too early, you jump fly off the map. Oh my god, I wasn't sure I was gonna make that landing. Try the rest. Also, method 3 is just really good to just like refresh your memory about. Oh, I just realized you might be able to just jump back and forth here. It's just good to like refresh your memory of a whole course too, and like while still grinding particular sections instead of just doing 2 and hard focusing any section. That's basically method 2, just a little longer. Yeah, can you hit the? I'm curious. Okay, how far is this jump? You can make it up to here. You could land here. Is that faster? It might be, actually. In which case, there's some room to gain on Schmorgus's record. Just saying. Yeah, you want to hunt world record? Should I hunt world record, guys? Spots? I know it's a video. I keep saying that. I just do it like as a joke at this point. But like, actually though, should I go for a world record? Curious about it. Oh, I actually hit it. I didn't think I was gonna hit that. Awkward. Keep doing that. See, that's I've noticed ever since I've like been optimizing levels a lot more. It's just like I just like barely hit some things, and I just don't think I'll hit them because my understanding of the level means I don't. It doesn't seem like I should be able to hit it, but then I do. I'm kind of curious of like the corners that are to round out these are like extend out a little bit more than I actually. Why did I do a roll? It's like narrow all over again. A stupid roll versus like slide at the end. It's so annoying. I figured out why it happens. It's just still annoying. Well, we kind of figured out how it happened. This is really tough. Okay, I don't know if I want to go for this right away. Maybe I should just go for a record at the standard route. Because this is like kind of a crazy optimization to try for, no? Or is it? Or is it? Or is it? Or is it, guys? Uh-oh, world record pace, spots. You feeling it? You feeling the world record pace, guys? I don't know. I don't know. Schwarga, better watch out. How funny would it be if I just hit it like right now? I lingered too long on that. I don't think I will, actually. Oh, God! Bad landing. Okay, it's fine. Safe. Oh, see. Ah! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to know how to save things. So, like, even if you're on record pace or just PB pace, honestly, you can still hit it. Like, you really shouldn't be playing for a 4% chance to happen, essentially. Even though it's a little different when it comes to RNG in the game versus a game like this, where it's like your own percentage of how much you can hit something consistently. It changes a little bit, but you, like, again, you should not really be. Shouldn't be playing for the 4%. Let's just do this. Okay, yeah, I might stop at top 5, but I might come and hunt this a lot later. See if I get anywhere close to world record. It'd be fun. Like, that was kind of fast. Ooh, barely made that jump. This is like really so touchy, but I'm pretty sure it's faster. I like much more of it, but you know, all right, back to 3. Maybe I might still be in method 1 right now. I don't know. I don't know how much I want to grind this particular section. I don't want to continue after I hit this. Nah, I guess it is 3 because I am grinding. I'm not like committing to grinding this one section only. Okay, I was wondering if you could do that without tucking at all. Okay, the earlier I jump on this, the better. Because then it's like quicker to get the line up. Yeah, see, way more reliable. But now we're at that intersection between horizontal and vertical wall runs on this wall right here again. This game is so well known for. Hit this, then we keep going. Okay, bro. I'm gonna get, like, see if I can get a quick run in the next 5 minutes. If not, I guess I'll just cut it after that. But I mean, I've done all the legwork in Discovery, the grinding for each part of the level, so it's just a matter of just putting it together at this point. Like, I should just stick to method 1, I think, and then I'll eventually just get a run. It won't be. It might be top 5, maybe. Dude, this looks very promising though at the end here, like as an optimization, but I'm not sure if it's actually faster. We could math it out, I suppose. So we're going here, we're going here. We have to slow down by changing this direction, but that's straight line to the finish. You know, so yeah, maybe. Could be. Not the best turnaround, I'll admit it. It's fine though. Obviously it's still PBable because I haven't succeeded at all in a run, right? Doing this and with this first trick, that's why. So still. That's kind of bad, but it's fine. It'll be like 3 seconds faster. Oh, no, never mind. It's actually 0 seconds faster. Okay, well. Okay, I'll give it 3 minutes of attempts for you guys to watch, and then after that I'll just cut it until I finally do hit it. I got you. But linger along with me a little while longer, and I think it's pretty close. I was pretty slow on the climb, but that was the perfect angle. If I could do that angle fast, that's it. That's it. It's slow, and I'm still 3.5. That's crazy. Aim this better. Yeah, I see I lost a little bit of time there because I did that poorly. Why? Okay, I swear, sometimes this just doesn't jump. Here, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna airstrafe into it. I'm gonna force my I lose some speed, but I want to force the stick, so to speak. If that makes sense. But then that happens is the issue. Okay, that was better. Just a run, method 3 wise. We'll just see what there is to see. Gotta aim further left than you think here, because it looks kind of crazy. Okay. Another minute or two of attempts, and we will. Okay, well. And then I will cut to when I finally do hit it, and you will see how much time I've spent with the green timer after that cut. I don't think it'll take that long. In my opinion. Because, like I said, I already did all the legwork. Lingered on that a little bit longer than I would have liked to, but it's fine. Really good ending line. Okay, I need to two this section out because this is just getting annoying now. Can't go super low jump either is the thing, because then you hit that. Okay, I see how it is. Do a bad climb up, can't be having that. Big hop, medium hop, short medium hop. Big, medium, small. Yeah, you can't go too high because then that happens. Okay, that's really annoying. This might actually be the first time this happens in the game in terms of like running. Okay, finish the run off that. I think it's kind of consistent now. I think just get there, do it. But again, I don't think this is like top 5, maybe top 10. I don't really know for sure. Maybe top 10 probably. Won't take too long. Then I could stop for a while, and then maybe I want to come back and ride it or not. I don't know. Let me finish this run up real quick. Aim for the left on 82 and finish. Okay, I will see you guys when I finally hit a pretty nasty run. See you there. Really good ending line. Very nice. Ooh, almost a little too high there. It's fine. I'm gonna pick this a little safer. Maybe I'll just go for the safer route this time. Okay, 50, 70, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Wasn't much grinding. It's only top 10 though, is the thing. So, Okay, could probably sneak this down a little bit more. We'll see. Oh, you... How could the game do that to me? How could it do that to me? Okay, in case you're just tuning in, playing around with this level a little bit bunch. I'm still hunting for one more PB. So you'll see those former things, but basically what I learned in the beginning here is Shmorga's actually hitting like the top of this side. It's a lot easier if you hit this one like I did in my PB right now. But you actually do lose like up to like 0.4, 0.5 doing that, and then you have to, while run here, you have to land here, you have to like do like the cleanest Like literally the cleanest flick into wall climb, into turnaround, jump in history. If you want to save another like 0.5 right there. So that's how Schmorga's already like basically like a second ahead of most records. And I've learned that you can do a small hop and then big hop, big hop. It's probably the simplest way to do this. You can also just go like 3 medium hops if you're like really confident in landing right on the tip of this with your air control, but that's gonna take a lot of practice to do. My optimization here, where I go this way and then here and up to here, is pretty sure quicker than what Schmorga does when they go left and up here and like this way. It's very slightly. They go up and then they land here and then they do the same thing anyways. But it's very slightly faster. Because it's a straighter line, but you lose a little bit more speed trying to aim for this into here. But it is slightly faster. Schmorg, he just falls onto the green and jumps. I've found more success holding spacebar and doing like a downward horizontal wall run into here, basically, and then jumping. And you also get more time to line this up right here. And the straighter the line you can make when you go through here to land up to here and go here. And then you want to try and land as far right of this as possible. And you need to hit, if you hit too high here, you bounce up and you lose all your speed. So you kind of want to hit like midway to the top of the top block, and then you want to do a full jump over this essentially, and that'll land you like around here. I'm not sure if it matters if you like, because you don't actually gain more speed since this is yellow, so it's actually better to hold spacebar for longer to get to like land more here into a roll. And then the tricky bit here is like there's a really thin jump that you have to like air strafe into this to get a horizontal wall run, or even just a wall hop in general, then bounce back and forth here. And it's another more wall hops. You can actually delay the second wall hop. So you go here, you can click, you can wall hop right here away, and then you do this into a horizontal wall run. You hold it for a little bit. It's a lot safer of a strategy to land here. And what Schmorga and everyone else does is they jump to here, and they either go up here, down here, and then toward the finish, or they turn and they hit this, and then go here. I found there's actually a way. It's really hard to do though. Like it's like way harder to hit the lineup essentially, where you can actually, while you're on this, instead of going right, you can actually turn left here. And if you're at the very tip of this, with a full jump, you have to do a full hop. You have to do a full hop into this. You can't do a short hop or anything like that. Then you need to do another full wall hop off of this and land somewhere like close here to get to a horizontal wall run. Take the horizontal wall run slightly more and do another full wall hop and to finish into a tuck. It's very tight, very thin, but it will save you like, it will save you another 10th over even like what Schmorga's doing. It's just really hard to just get it all together in a single run is the issue. But that's what I'm working on right now, in case you're wondering. So I will cut again to see if I finally get it, or maybe I won't. Who knows, right? No, blah 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 blah. I hate it. The jump has scarred me back there. I play it so safe now because it's just getting so annoying. Risk it again because I'm an idiot. Come on, yes. Okay. Oh, it's finally a sub 50. Ugh. Like, I can optimize this for, but I am absolutely wiped out. It's been a long, long, long grind. Oh my god, that stupid, like, side jump in the middle is just, it just kept killing all my runs over and over again. Oh my god. Okay, I'll take that for now. Okay, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, see you tomorrow, peace.